Hi folks, I know this sounds a bit corny or a bit stupid perhaps, but um, I do personally believe in ghosts. I know it's a very controversial subject. Probably most people think it's ridiculous. I don't know, but personally I think, it's very, I try to be open-minded, and I think it's very possible that there is such thing as ghosts. And this here, my hometown, Redcliffe, it's got a lot of history. I felt it is a place where there is ghosts and Aboriginal ghosts as well. This was one of the very first areas in Australia to be settled by the white man. There's people who say that there was some massacres here, some Aboriginal massacres, and personally I've always tried to be on good terms with any of the ghosts or spirits that hang around areas. And although I have had a bit of bad luck lately in my life, unbelievable bad luck actually, uh, and well, just these things have happened, and I just found this. Look, I don't know how to use this editing program, but I made this video, this full moon video, a couple of days ago, and well, I do know how to use this editing program, but I'm self-taught. So, I'm not real good at it. I've figured out how to do it myself. It took a long time, and I just sort of muddle along, basically. I can do some things fairly well. But yeah, I taught myself how to use this editing program about 11 or 12 years ago, and it took about a year. It was very difficult. There was very little information about how to use these editing programs back then on YouTube. I imagine there's more now, but I just haven't been bothered to look at it. And I can pretty well do what I need to do with it, but I still sort of muddle along and make mistakes on it sometimes. And while I was editing this, something really funny came up. I made a couple of mistakes, and suddenly this video went into slow motion, and suddenly the wind sounds, because that's the only sounds that was going on, or there was winds and birds, and suddenly it sounded like human noises. Yeah, I found it very eerie. And just repeating it now, like they do say, maybe I've just bluffed myself into thinking this, but they do say when there's the presence of a ghost around you, you can get shivers up and down your spine. And maybe I've fooled myself into it, but I just found it quite creepy. I started getting shivers up and down my spine, and I really felt, in my own mind, deluded perhaps, but I felt there was something spooky going on. I sort of found it quite creepy and spooky. And suddenly, just immediately, in my own mind, I thought there was something going on. I've picked up a ghost. I've picked up a ghost here. So yeah, enough said. And anyway, I'll see if I can repeat the mistake I made. I did this a few days ago, and I've just sort of thought about it. It kind of spooked me for a few days. I just sort of thought about it, and I thought, oh, well, I'm right into YouTube now, so see if you can repeat it. See if you can repeat it and show other people and see what they think. So yeah, I don't know. I probably won't get this first go. I'll probably have to edit this and chop it up a bit. But hopefully you'll be able to see that I'm being genuine. Like, these sounds are for real. I'm not faking it. But it's just somehow I somehow made a mistake with the editing program, and suddenly the video goes extreme slow motion, and there's some very weird sounds. And I don't know how long it'll take me to repeat the mistake, so I might have to chop a few bits out here and there, but hopefully I'll be able to show you what I actually saw. And so yeah, let's see how we go. I'll see if I can do this again. Now, what was I doing? I was trying to put a title. I was trying to add a title. Like, I added this title down here, the local time logo, And I was trying to add that, and somehow I made a slip. And I made the mistake to say, I've never done it before. I've never made that mistake before. But somehow 3 times, I made the same mistake 3 times and got these really weird, creepy sounds. Like, this is the very beginning of my video. This is the video, the full moon video I made at Scott's Point just a few days ago on the 2nd of September 2020. No, 2020, sorry. Yeah, 2020. Forgive me here. I'll work it out eventually. But yeah, so this is the beginning of the video, and I was trying to make my title, and I slipped 3 times and got these really weird sounds. So let's see if I can repeat it, and I'd just like to show you. And actually, it creeped me out so much I never listened to it for more than a few seconds. But this time I'll let it run. I'll let it roll and just see how long it goes for and if we get any more sounds. So yeah, here we go. So anyway, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to add a text, add the logo. So I'll just pretend I'm repeating the same thing. And let's see what we come up with. And yeah, I've kind of like forgotten how to do this properly, and I've sort of been muddling around with the logo, and sometimes it takes me a number of attempts to get the logo right. But I'd never made this mistake I made 3 times and got the weird sounds. I've never made that mistake before. But somehow it happened 3 times while I was editing. And yeah, and I've just got these really weird sounds. So even this, you see, I'm sort of having to repeat myself. There's something here I'm doing wrong. There's the correct way to do it, then there's the way I'm doing it. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'll stop talking now and let's just see if I can get it to happen again. just had to put that bit in. I couldn't help it. But did I make you jump? Okay, well, but seriously now, getting serious again, now that I've looked at it again a second time, and I'm looking at it more critically, and we can see there, that's how many minutes have passed all this time, so that's how slow it is. It's only 2 minutes and 22 seconds we've been watching all this time. So, you know, I can't say what those sounds are, but, you know, some of those sounds, I think, well, some of it is the wind. I think you can pick that, but the other sounds, I assume it's the birds. It's bird sounds that have really slowed down. So, you know, I guess there's nothing really spooky about this at all. It's just somehow I've slipped. As you saw, I repeated the mistake quite quickly, didn't I? I've never made that mistake before, so that's interesting. And somehow this whole video is just running really slow, and the sounds are quite weird and spooky, I guess, but it's just because it's so slow. So it's funny how the mind can trick itself. You know, it even tricked me into thinking I felt a ghostly presence. I don't know, it's hard to explain this stuff, isn't it? Because I did sort of feel a ghostly presence, and maybe it was meant to be in a way that it just made me think, like, you know, recently in my life, somehow I've got out of balance with the universe. You know, I thought I was sort of chugging along okay, and then I got food poisoning. It was exactly 12 months ago I got food poisoning, which was really weird anyway, you know. I almost died, and it just completely stuffed my health, especially my lungs. My lungs weren't too good before the food poisoning, but after the food poisoning and the hospital, I was just reduced to an invalid, you know. I'm still not much better, as you know. And then just a few months after that, I did get attacked by evil forces, you can say. It really is, and that's the government. You know, I for one see the government as potentially very evil, and they have attacked me in a very evil way and accused me of things I haven't done. If you look at my other videos, you'll get a bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. And it is like an attack by evil forces that just come from nowhere. It leaves me thinking, why me? And I guess maybe this one thing, it's had me just reflect on that. And I just want to try and get back into balance with the universe again. Get my health back and set things right with the government and get through all this stuff I'm going through, and continue on with my life. But personally now, on reflection, I don't see this as so spooky anymore. Just for the record, you know, when it first happened, I guess I was tired. I'd been editing for many hours, and I made that mistake 3 times. Just listen to the first few seconds when it was just super slow-mo like it is now, and it just sounded very spooky. I guess it still does sound spooky, but when you look at this here, like, it is really slow. You know, and of course, it's the normal sounds of nature are going to sound very weird when it's slowed down that much. So, yeah, but again, I do believe in ghosts. So I believe they're around, but I don't believe they're anything to fear. I think they can assist us, and generally, you know, if we're in good with the positive forces on Earth, no evil entities can harm us. If we're in good with the godly good forces on earth. Some spirits may not be so nice. If we are good people, that they shouldn't be able to harm us. But yeah, somehow harm has come my way lately, and it is something to reflect on, and to maybe work more on my faith, and try and set things right, and get back in balance with the universe again. So anyway, I'll just give you, luckily I haven't edited this at all, except for that little joke bit I threw in for you. But I'll just stop this now. I guess it's dragged on long enough, hasn't it? And I'll just say, yeah, again, it's almost 3 minutes. All this time it's almost been 3 minutes of this video. That's how slow it's going. So I'll just play it normal, so you can hear it normal for a couple of minutes, and just have a look at the slow-mo and the normal, and you decide yourself. And yeah, please feel free to leave your comments. If you've had any ghost tales in your life, I have. I've got a few spooky stories to tell. And again, I try to be very critical of myself. I know the mind is a powerful thing, and it's very easy for us to delude ourselves. And I'll just say straight out, I think in this case I have deluded myself. But maybe it's good that it's happened anyway, so that I can just reflect on my situation in life at the moment, and try and work on improving it, because it's not too good. It's not too good at the moment. Yeah, maybe you can hear my lungs aren't too bad at the moment. I'm talking okay. I've been really critical with my diet and a number of other things that I'll tell you about in the future. I've been doing to fix my lungs and get my health back. That's what I want to do. As the docs say I won't, but maybe they're right. Maybe I'll never 100% recover, but I hope to get a lot better than I've been. It's been I got the food poisoning. It was almost exactly 12 months ago, and it's been a very hard 12 months for me. It really has. It just completely knackered me. It just wiped me out. And then, when I was down on my knees, almost dead, like just surviving death, then the government attacked me. And that's added a lot of stress in my life. And it's been a big test to try and just stay positive with so much negativity going on. And I'm still not through the government shit. I've still got to trying to get my health back, and I'm not through the government shit. And, some people say somehow I've got out of balance with the universe. I've got to get things back on track again. Okay, well, I'll stop this now and just give you a listen to how it is when it's running at normal time. Okay, we'll just take this back to the beginning. Yeah, that was only 3 minutes, a bit over 3 minutes. First 3 minutes of the video. So yeah, have a listen to this and see what you think. Okay, well there's 3.5 minutes. So that's basically all we're listening to. And oh, I kind of wish maybe goes just too long and it's going to get boring for you. And if I edited this, cut this down more, it'd be more interesting. But also just without the editing, it's more authentic, isn't it? So this is just how it is, but it goes for longer. So maybe I won't edit it too. I'll just have to look at it all when I'm finished here and have a think about it. And yeah, I'm gonna that joke bit you just saw. That's the only bit I'm gonna throw in for a bit of a laugh, and that's the only editing I'm gonna do, I think. As long as it's not too long. I'm not sure how long this whole video is gonna be. But yeah, overall, I think yeah, it's what I've got out of this. Yep, I think I'm wrong. I think ghosts do exist. There was probably ghosts hanging around me there when I was at Scott's Point. There's probably ghosts hanging around all of us wherever we go. That's what I think anyway. But what I was hearing here, what we're all hearing here, I think it's just the sound of the birds, more than likely, slowed right down. That's all. And, if we're not careful, our minds can become our own worst enemy. We can really spook ourselves. And again, I think just remember, if you're right with God, if you're a good, positive person and you do good things in life, I don't think any negative forces should be able to harm you. And I seem to be going through a big test at this time in my life, and it's a time that's what I've got from this little episode here. This video is it's a time I've just got to get stronger with God and the positive forces in life, and get back in balance with the universe again. Get my life back on track. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that, my friends, and I think that's about everything. And yeah, any comments, if anything to say, if you have any ghost tales, just leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll tell you some of mine in the future. Excuse me. And yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I've only got a few subscribers so far. It'd be nice to have some more. Yeah, and thanks for watching. Thanks for your time, and hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now.